Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer, helping you get your business right. Thank you for taking time out of your day to
and physical well-being, because those were the three things I went into prison with, and those were the three things I would obviously leave with. So every second of every day, I focused on developing those areas. Do you know how many hours 2 years in prison is?
I don't.
I'll bet you do.
17,520. And so each one of those hours was spent bettering myself in every capacity possible.
So you beat that 10,000 hour mark.
Yeah, that's right.
Andrew,
So,
let me ask you this. I mean, because you've obviously turned the corner, and your story will be for sure an inspiration to so many. You talk about ex-cons making millions after prison, and I'm thinking, if you can do that, what excuse does anyone else have?
Yeah, I don't think there is an excuse.
Right.
I think that it's a mindset, and obviously nothing is guaranteed and nothing happens overnight. But if you consciously choose what path you want to go down and make every effort to do that on an ongoing, consistent basis, you can accomplish anything. I truly believe that. If somebody wants to be a doctor, they put their mind to it, they study, they read, they learn, and they become a doctor. If somebody wants to become a multimillionaire, they study, they learn, they do the habits that, make a person successful monetarily, and eventually at some point they hopefully will hit those marks. I mean, it's a goal like anything else.
So Andrew, your story is an amazing turnaround story. And like Eric said, it kind of takes out anybody else's excuse who doesn't have, the breakdown of you turned your life around and yet you still had to go back to prison, but how productive you were with the time that you were there. Andrew, while you were there and you were consuming all of these books, all of this literature, teaching yourself other things, were other prisoners, others that were in there, were they inspired to do the same thing for themselves after watching you?
When I was in different yards, it did happen. Like my positive influence would rub off on people, and they'd either read more or they'd talk to me about business or they'd work out with me. So yes, I was like an agent of change at different yards. Unfortunately,
it's not really the environment for that.
Yeah, and there aren't a lot of people that are choosing to use every second of their time as productive as they can. And correct, there just isn't. It's not a very learning friendly environment. You know, I mean, you're in a cell most of the time, and it's gray walls. You eat gray food. It's, you know, you wear gray clothes
and gray attitudes, right?
Yeah. So it's hard for a person to find motivation and drive to sustain, you know, the prison lifestyle. But if you can and you choose to do so, you definitely will come out better.
Well, I want to encourage our listeners. I'm watching the clock and I'm thinking, well, we're going to run out of time. I really want to continue this conversation, Andrew, but we'll have you back for sure. The book is called "It's Not Cool to Be a Convict: The Hilarious True Story of an Entrepreneur from the Burbs and the Case for Prison Reform." And one of the things that you're talking about is books are being banned from prison, and you say that this is going to have an adverse effect on America. Is that the case?
Yeah, I still don't understand the purpose of that. When I got out of prison, I became a co-founder of a nonprofit. We actually go back into prisons and we teach inmates how to computer program. So we have a curriculum that we've created, and we put instructors at different facilities across California right now, and we're scaling the program nationally. It's called The Last Mile. And our hope is that through our program and our continued education within the prison system, that we can help, prevent some of these, some of the recidivism, and then also ideally, help people when they do get out to arm them with transferable job skills that will help them get jobs and break the cycle of incarceration.
For the
life of me, I can't understand why books would be banned in prison. It just makes no sense. But through other prison programs and some of the charity work that I'm doing and other programs that are out, I hope that that's not the case, and the inmate population can get more resources.
Well, you are making a difference, my friend.
Absolutely. The book, It's Not Cool to Be a Convict. Andrew Metal, where's the best place for us to follow you? And you've got to be quick. Sorry, darling.
AndrewMetal.com, MEDAL, and then Instagram, same name,
Solid.
at Andrew Metal.
Solid. We will follow you. We will connect with you and hope to keep this conversation going. Folks, don't go anywhere.
Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thanks, Andrew.
You bet. More positive business talk just on the other side of these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric, and this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening